We're here with women's cross country head coach Gary Wilson. Coach, congratulations on an at-large bid to head back to the NC National Championships this coming Monday down at Indiana State University. Just talk about what to expect from the team. First, they stepped it up a lot these last couple weeks, especially at the Midwest Regional Championships. So just talk about this coming weekend's championships.
Well, I think the thing, Mike, that's really been the neatest part of this whole process. As you know, Kelly Budd got mono early in the season, and then Missa Varkness, collapsed from heat problems at Oz, and so she's trying to get back. And then before the Midwest Regional, Maggie Balak got sick, and we had to leave her at home in Madison. And so the thing that I'm the most proud of with this team is that they have shown such great resiliency. Somebody said to me the other day, I can't remember if it was a fan or a coach, and they said, well, just think how good you could have been if. And I said, well, think how bad we could have been if people didn't step up. And so the depth of this team, the perseverance, the attitude. Rachel Drake is a great example. I mean, she didn't even go to Big Ten. She was our 10th runner, and I put her in when Maggie got sick, and she ended up as our 5th runner at the regional meet. And she, just stepped in there and said, you know what, I want to run and I'll do it. And it's emotionally difficult for a group to lose people and then keep their head up. And they've done that. And so, I'm really, I'm excited for them and obviously very, very proud of them and what they've done. And Sarah Hester and Nikki Swenson, my assistants, have done. So it's pretty cool.
Definitely. Well, with that in mind, you pretty much hit the nail in the coffin right there. You get one more chance to race, one more go around before the track season starts. What are you looking for this group for Monday? Just to focus on.
Well, I think they have to focus on the fact that anything can happen. We're obviously not going to win the national title. We're not going to be in the top 10, but there's some experience on the team. We've got 3 kids that have run there before, but at the same time, we've got some new kids in there, and we're just looking to go in and run solid, and that's what you have to do. You have to keep your head about you because there's a lot of teams that will get in there and just do crazy things. They'll think they're supposed to win the national title when they maybe should be 10th or 15th, and they get themselves out way too hard. They run way too crazy, and then they go south. And so the biggest part of this meet is the mental game of going in and enjoying it, realizing that it is 6,000 meters and not, something weird. And it's just because it's the national championship doesn't mean that it's got to be something above and beyond what they can do. So, ours is just to go in and be solid and keep their fun attitude that they've had, keep their head up like they have, and just continue to do what they've done in terms of being resilient. And whatever happens, happens. And there's only 31 teams, and there's only 252 athletes still running at this time of year, and maybe out of 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 kids. So it's a pretty special group, and we're very, very excited for them and proud of them.
Definitely. And one last thing, senior Stephanie Price. It's her last NCAA cross country championships. Hopefully she can get another All-American, status. What can you say about her in this coming race, and quickly about her career as a cross-country runner?
Well, she's obviously a great story. She came as a walk-on, Big Ten runner-up last year, 5th this year, region champ last year, 6th this year. She's really, really stepped up obviously and been consistent. I think any senior going in is always like, oh my gosh, this is my last race. Well, maybe it's your last collegiate cross-country race, but it's not your last race ever. So I just told her to be, to go in and have fun and be solid. And, the difference, I was telling somebody this morning, the difference between All-American last year and 100th place last year, which is the difference between 40th and 100th, was only about 20 seconds. So 3 kids finished per second in this race. And so you can't get in there and say, well, I'm going to be this number, because you don't know. Some people go in and they think they're supposed to be like Jenny Behringer a couple years ago. There was a lot of pressure on that kid. She thought she should win, and all of a sudden she was in there and the weight of the world came on her, and she ended up collapsing. So that's just you just have to go in and try to understand that this is another race with 252 really great kids, and you go in there and fight, and whatever happens, happens. So, but yeah, Stuff's a great story, and we got a lot of great stories. So we're very, very proud of these kids.
All right. Thanks a lot, Coach. Congratulations again, and good luck on this coming Monday.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Mike.